So hello guys, I'm trying a new Pokemon series, Pokemon Showdown called one. Well, I don't know if it's gonna be one battle every day or one battle every week, but we're gonna try to see how long I can last with. So I'm making my team. I'm gonna try to battle at least once every week, or every day if I could, depending on the situation. But anyways, I'm choosing my Pokemon right now. And this is Gen 8. So Sword and Shield, because I honestly prefer it more than Scarlet and Violet, and I literally just got Sword and Shield for Christmas. So I chose Yampa, Corvus Squire as well. And just look at the moves: Drill Peck, U-Turn, Power Trip, Hone Claws, and then Eviolite. Okay, so next I'm gonna choose a star. I'm gonna choose Inteleon, since I chose Sobble as my star in Sword and Shield. Currently playing for the game. And so yeah, I chose Sobble. I'm currently playing through Sword and Shield. And Inteleon's probably my favorite Sword and Shield starter. I just like it because it's a James Bond lizard thing. Anyways, we're gonna go Sniper as the ability, the hidden ability, of course, Sniper, and then Scope Lens. So this Inteleon is gonna be a critical hit beast, a critical hit master. So Snipe Shot, of course, its signature move. Gigantamax, yes. This is all done in Pokemon Sword and not Pokemon Sword and Shield, Pokemon Showdown, the most amazing competitive website ever. Ice Beam as well. Okay, I don't think. Well, we're gonna go. Weather Ball seems like a good idea. And Agility just for a stats move. Okay, we got two more Pokemon we can select. I'm gonna use this team of Pokemon for the entire thing. And I can choose to evolve any unevolved Pokemon. Now, I was gonna do Wooloo, since I love Wooloo. But the problem is Wooloo, because it's a first stage and a 2-line evolution line, doesn't have that much moves. As much as I wanted to do Bulletproof Self-Scarf Wooloo, it just didn't have any much good moves to make an actual good moveset. Like, it doesn't have really any good same type as attack boosted moves. You can't really find anything else for it to use. So instead I'm going to use its evolved form Dubwool, since it has a whole bunch of other, it has more coverage. So Bulletproof has the ability, of course, Corn Guard, Body Press, raise defense. Body Press uses defense to choose how much damage it does, or something like that. Okay, looking for normal type moves. So I can get that same type of attack bonus, the stab bonus. I'm gonna choose Giga Impact, because it's hard hidden move, but it does have that reload. Usually cannot move next turn thing. Disadvantage. And we're gonna choose Double Kick, because Double Kick is just a really good fighting type move that I think is underrated. Silk Scarf. I'm not really doing competitive sets with this thing, because of course I'm just gonna be facing teams I created, and I'm just gonna see. I'd write down like notes for what I'd choose on the other side. Yes, I'm technically facing myself, but it's just a little simulation to see how long I can go before I lose a battle. Once I lose a battle, the run is over. And I decided to allow myself to use a regional form, so I'm eventually decided to choose a Alolan Persian because I love it. It looks like it tried to eat a watermelon and it got stuck. That's what its head looks like, at least. Dark type Its dark typing is kind of good. And it was basically Incineroar before Incineroar became truly Incineroar. It has Pawn Shot, Fake Out, and Taunt. It was basically doing Incineroar's stuff before Incineroar got all the stuff. Now, if it had Intimidate, it would absolutely work, but no. So instead, I'm choosing some of its other abilities, like Val. I decided just to choose Val, and we're giving it Throat Chop. And as for an item, I decided to go for some leftovers, and that's my team. I realized my team is entirely Pokemon with only one typing, so typers. But okay, the first team I created to fight, put my teams against to see how good I am is, well, it's a team of 3, and it's just all Gen 1 Pokemon like Abra, Magnemite, Pikachu. Now Pikachu is the series mascot, but this is the first ring, so I don't think I really put anything major on it. But I've just got some like basic ideas of what I wanted it to do. I kind of just probably put notes next to me, or at least I had commands in my head on what to choose for the enemy. I'm just kind of testing myself until I can beat myself. I'm basically playing chess against myself, so I'm gonna send out Yampa, and the enemy, which is also technically me, is gonna send out Abra. It used Rain Dance, and judging by the fact it says 4-7 turns, I assume I put a Damp Rock on it, on the Abra. Like, I literally made that team to test myself, like, last night? But anyways, so judging by the fact that there's 2 electric types and that Abra just had Rain, I made a Rain team to test myself against. And I'm just gonna try to fix. I'm gonna switch out to Inteleon. Oh, and it just used Confusion. Now, that's gonna do a lot of damage. Inteleon took a lot of damage from that Confusion. Okay, so it has Confusion, it has Rain Dance. I don't know what else it has, but oh, Baby Doll Eyes as well. But I'm gonna hit with a Snipe Shot. Of course, I'm gonna get the crit, because Inteleon's whole thing with the set I made is just to absolutely land at almost 90% of the time critical hits. So we're going to go for another Snipe Shot, but the Confusion goes first, and Inteleon goes down. Now I'm going to be able to use them next battle, because this ain't no Nuzlocke rules. It's basically like a hardcore Minecraft when I lose a battle, do runs over thing. But we're going to send a Corvus Squire, and it's going to tank a Confusion, and hit a super effective U-turn. So there's the Abra done, and I'm going to switch out to a Alolan Persian, because chunky melon-headed cat is funny, and also a beast. Dog-type cats always being menaces in competitive, no surprise. Fake Out into the Magnemite. That does good. That Magnemite had an air balloon, so it was trying to get rid of its 4 times ground weakness somehow. Of course, but it doesn't work when you get hit with a Fake Out immediately. But we're gonna, I just switch out to double. I could do Pawn Shot, but I just decided to switch out to double regularly. And it seems like its only attacking move is Tackle. Because it just tackled? What? But anyways, obviously it's weak to Fire, so we can probably use a Fire type move on it. Double Kick. That barely did damage to it. And it just set up a light screen. But the rain's done, so it can't do any rain fun tactics, if it had any. But we're going to hit with a body press to take it out. And it tackles again. Double just needs to hit a couple more double kicks. If it just stomps it in a little bit more, it should do good. It's just light screen and attack one against my double. Just need to hit one more blow. Just one more body press. And this Magnemite's down. Now, since this is Gen 8 Sword and Shield rules, I'm assuming that Pikachu, I made it so that Pikachu would Dynamax. I'm just going up memories. I don't know when I did this. This is kind of replay of the battle, honestly. Okay, switch out to Persian, Alolan Persian, and yep, that's a Dynamax Pikachu, and it just used Max Strike. So we're gonna Dynamax Persian, Alolan Persian, and we're gonna use Max Guard then, which is good because it just went for a Max Lightning. That's very scary. That's very scary. Yeah, so yeah. Max Darkness should do some damage. But it's the Max Lightning. It hit this time, so Electric Terrain's up. That's bad. But now it's back to normal. And this next Max Darkness should do it. Alright, that beats it. That's the first battle thing done. I don't know what else I'll throw in front of myself to test myself, but I'll see you next time, I guess.